In this video, I go over the top 10 best tips to get yourself ready for double battles in the Indigo Disk, which are expected to be extremely tough with levels ranging from around 60 to as high as 85. Now, the trainers you will face are also expected to employ VGC competitive battle strategies and even have items on the Pokemon, so you honestly need to go prepared or you will struggle. But don't worry, I go over the top 10 best tips to get you ready. Now, some of the stuff you may already know, but I do use practical examples. Now, my team is a very random team that I've put together purely for fun. It's not competitive at all. It's just one I've put together for a laugh for the Indigo Disk. But anyway, I'm going to use them as examples, so let's jump straight into it. Number one, make sure EVs, IVs and natures are all correct. Straightforward this one, but it can be missed. EV train in your most important two stats, hyper train if you already don't have best IVs, and also ensure the correct nature is in place, boosting your most proficient stat, for example an adamant nature for a physical attacker. Number two, use items efficiently. For my team, which is a very random team, I have given my Basculegion a Mystic Water to boost its water type moves, my Heracross a Black Belt item to boost the power of its fighting type moves. Another example is giving my Grimmsnarl a Light Clay to increase the duration of light screen or reflect. So just make sure your Pokemon are holding items that are going to benefit them and benefit you in battle. Number three, use abilities wisely. Abilities are very important as they can tip the balance of a battle in your favor. For example, my Grimmsnarl has the ability Prankster, as it will give it priority to status moves. My Basculegion has the ability Adaptability to boost the power of its stab moves. And lastly, my Kilowattrel has the ability Competitive, so it can increase its special attack by 2 stages. Use your ability capsule if needed and your ability patches, and ensure your Pokemon have the most useful abilities. Number four, moveset is key. The right moveset can again tip the balance of a battle in your favor. However, intention is key. Take my Basculegion. It's a physical attacker, so all of its damage dealing moves are physical moves. I have 2 stab moves for coverage. I have a utility move in the form of Rain Dance to increase the power of its attack, and another utility move, Soak, which will combine well with my Kilowattrel in a double battle scenario. Every move has a use, every move has a purpose based on my intention, so just make sure you have an intention in mind for your Pokemon, which will help you to pick the 4 best moves for it. Number 5, team building. Have a mix of physical attackers and special attackers, 2 to 3 of each. Now this is because if you come across a special boss such as Blissey, a physical attacker is going to be more useful. And this is just one example of the reason why you need a mix of physical and special attackers. And the split that you get in your team, these are what we usually call cores within a team. Number 6, assign roles to your Pokemon. Now my Grimmsnarl is purely within my team for support and nothing else. My Heracross is to act as a physical sweeper, therefore I've given it the ability Moxie. My Torterra is a utility Pokemon, and it will also use moves such as Stealth Rock and Roar to ensure that it performs its role as a utility Pokemon, as well as being a stall Pokemon. So just make sure you have ideas in mind of the roles that your Pokemon are going to perform in a double battle, and this will just make it easier for you to potentially control the battle in your favor. Number 7, double trouble. Have Pokemon that synergize well in double battle situations, so you must have a pretty flexible team. For example, my Basculegion using Rain Dance is great for my Kilowattrel, who knows the moves Thunder and Hurricane. My Heracross using Spikes will work nicely with my Torterra, who will be using the move Roar. My Armarouge using Sunny Day will help my Torterra to work not only as a good utility but also as a good stall with the move Synthesis. Now, as I mentioned earlier, my team is a very random team, completely random, one made up for fun with no real thought whatsoever. These are just practical examples from my team of what works well for me. But if you want actual examples of real competitive duos that work well in double battle situations, definitely do go online and have a look. Number 8, control the battle. It's important that you use weather moves such as Sunny Day and Rain Dance. This will help you to control the battle, in addition to moves such as Mystic Terrain and Electric Terrain. Using moves such as Whirlwind and Roar will help you to remove threats, but just remember Roar moves after, so just make sure you're using it on a Pokemon who can take a hit. Use moves such as Tailwind to increase speed. Now these are literally just a handful of moves and strategies that you can use to try and control the battle and try and have the battle go in your favor. There are again other strategies, but these are just like a handful that you can use pretty much straight off the bat. Number 9, use Protect. Protect is considered one of the best moves in actual competitive Pokemon battling. I mean, personally, I don't use it. Maybe it's just because I grew up playing Pokemon and I never used moves that didn't deal damage. but it's such a powerful move, such a great move. It can help you get out of a fairly tricky situation should you find yourself in one. So if you want something that can work as a good insurance policy, then definitely do have the move Protect on a number of different Pokemon on your team. Lastly, number 10. Have fun. It isn't actually competitive Pokemon battling, but there are many people stating online that it will mimic actual VGC standards, so definitely find a way to enjoy it, which I think will be good for you. Even if you are struggling, still try and find a way to enjoy it, and who knows, it might actually get you into playing competitive later on if you're not already into it. Now, these 10 top tips are 10 tips that I feel are extremely useful, especially going into the Indigo Disk. Do you have any tips or ideas you would like to share? If you do, let me know in the comment section down below. Right, that's pretty much it from me. I hope you have found the video useful. If you have, definitely do drop a like on the video, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, then please do consider subscribing. I would like to thank you for watching the video. Hopefully I'll see you all next time.